Hey gang, DVD Collector back in the movie room, and welcome back to Criterion Corner, where last week Ian picked spine number 4 something, and the closest I had without going over was spine 422, The Last Emperor. Had regrettably never seen this film before. I'm so proud to say that I've watched it now. An amazing biopic. There are two cuts of this film, the 87 theatrical and the 87 television version. I didn't even bother watching the television version. I will always pick the theatrical over a television version. It's crazy. I'm sure there's some differences. They may have cut, they may have added, I don't know. But sticking with the theatrical version, literally one of the best biopics I've ever seen. From beginning to end, it was just not only shot breathtaking, the story was so well told that I can't even hardly put that part of this into words. The film itself is about the last emperor of China. This is the child that was picked at 3 years old to be the emperor of China, is given the throne, works his way through, being a little brat, because he literally can do whatever he wants to do. It's really a bad position to put a child in, but that's the way they had done it for thousands of years, so that's the way they continued with it. Now the film goes back and forth between the emperor's present day, where he's at in the between 30s and 50s, to when he's a child, and the emperor soon after, well, not soon after, it's years, he's in his teens. The fall of the Chinese, whatever, the Chinese go with a government instead of with the emperor, and he no longer is in charge of what goes on. He is only in charge of what happens in the Forbidden City. They are not, he has all reign over that. And slowly stuff gets taken away, and he goes throughout his life. And it's a story of this child emperor that goes from in charge of everything in China as a 3-year-old boy to a man in his later life becoming a farmer. It's this whole thing. He ends up going to prison. The whole story is told, within the movie, and I don't want to ruin that for you, because it is a very good story. Why haven't I watched this before? I don't understand. I bought this, I don't even know how many years ago, and it's just sat there waiting to watch. Like a lot of movies get, passed by, especially when I do this specific type of video series, where I don't just watch Criterion. I get to it with the spine number. And if Ian picks the spine number like he has this week, and I say, hey, I just talked about that not too long ago, pick another, he'll pick another one, and that way we can get through all of these and have my little stupid input on each one. So I highly recommend The Last Emperor. Everything about this, like I said, the way it's shot, the way the story's told, it's magnificent. It really is. So next week's spine number 725. I have to stand here and try to explain in words and make sense of Eraserhead. I'm a fan. I really am. But to stand here and convince somebody to watch this with, just my words is going to be one hell of a challenge. So I accept the challenge. I will make people like Eraserhead, and probably still will leave the video and nobody understand what the hell it's about, just like me. So until next week, we got Eraserhead. So let me know your thoughts on The Last Emperor, and whether or not you're interested in hearing me spout off about Eraserhead. What are your thoughts on the film? So, till next time, later.